Okay, so come around and sit back onto your heels there for me. And just grip your hands all the way up towards the top of your mat. Caterpillar them up. And then start to gently pull your body up and along the ground, rolling down the shoulders, lifting the chin up. Let's drop into a gentle cat stretch, pulling up through the upper back, and taking the head and the tailbone away, and sitting back down upon your heels. Draw the body nice and carefully up and along the ground, lifting the chin up. And then drop into your cat stretch, pulling up through the belly, lifting up into the upper back. Take the head and tailbone away, and sitting back down upon your heels. Again, let's draw the body to pull on up. And let's curl the toes now, sending the hips away, lengthening out into the back of your legs. Draw forwards into a high plank, then bending your knees and sitting all the way back. Let's draw the body to pull on up, roll down the shoulders and lifting the chin, curling with your toes, sending the hips back and the head down. Draw forwards to a high plank and bending with your knees and releasing and sitting yourself back. Again, let's draw the body up and through, curling with your toes, pressing off into your downward facing dog. Draw forwards to high, strong plank. Bend your knees and sitting all the way back. Again, let's draw the body up and through. Curling with your toes, push off into your downward facing dog. Draw forwards into a high, strong plank. And then bending your knees and sitting all the way back. Again, draw the body to pull up and through. Curling with your toes, stretch off into your downward facing dog. Draw forwards to high plank, bending your knees and sitting all the way back. One more time, bring the body to pull up and through. And now this time, as we send the hips back, remain in your downward dog. Tread down a little from one foot to the other, spreading your fingers nice and wide to the earth. And as you work your hips just a little from one side to the other, notice how they compare. Notice the lower back, and notice the energy that you have in your upper body today. And you can say to yourself, you're going to give yourself the practice you deserve today. Okay, so you've had a tough old week, and just take it a little bit easier. Okay, give yourself permission. We don't always do that enough. Now let's come down upon your knees, and let's place the right foot forwards. And today I'd just like you to open up your right foot, turn it to a 45-degree angle, placing both of your hands to the inside of your foot, and just gently bending at the elbows, lower down on the inside of the leg. So you feel that stretch coming up the inner thigh, coming up a little towards the hip. You can take your back leg as far back behind you as you want to. And then pushing it away, straighten the foot up, curl the toes on the back leg, raising the back leg, back knee, and then drawing a right arm up to the ceiling. Letting your knee all the way back on down. Let's come back upon the back knee and raise both of your arms up. Let's just take off that right hand behind your left. Lean it forwards a little, lifting the chin if you can. And take some deep breaths in through your nose, out through your nose or out through your mouth, either way. And letting your arms down, and we'll move back upon that back knee. Dig the heel in and draw your toes back. A little bit of an extension through the tailbone, press down from the center of your chest. Bend the knee a little if you're finding you've got a little bit of tightness behind the knee. tension off. Now rounding up through your back, coming around onto your knees and raising both of your arms up. Squeezing your head a little, tuck your tailbone under, lifting your chin. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, let's take a side body bend. And breathing in, bring it back on up. Breathing out, lifting out of your waist. Really get that stretch through latissimus dorsi, all the way down into the side of your body. And coming back on up, letting your arms all the way back on down, stepping your left leg forwards. And just stepping open your front foot, placing both of your hands to the inside of your foot. Just bending at the elbows a little, easing your body on down. Take some deep breaths, in through your nose, out through your mouth, or in through your nose, out through your nose. If you've done some yoga, you'll recognize the nasal breathing. Now coming back on up, keep the hands on the inside, curl the toes, lift the back knee, and raising your left arm up, gazing up towards your thumb. Letting your knee all the way back on down. Let's come back up with your upper body, raising your arms up nice and high. Take your left hand behind your right. Pull on back a little, find that shoulder girdle release. And now letting your arms all the way back down, move upon that back knee. Dig the heel in, draw your toes back. Arching out of the back, kneesing down from the center of your chest, finding that calf stretch, finding that hamstring stretch. And then coming all the way back on up. Alright, let's pop ourselves around onto our backs. Now today I'm working with a long band. Okay, so this is a little bit longer than what you would usually use in a fitness class, alright? If you haven't got a long band, by all means use a scarf or use a pair of tights, okay? That would be the same thing, it would do the same thing for you. Coming around onto your back for me, and just bend up your knees and draw your heels in towards you. And just for a moment or so, let's work the body into the best anatomical alignment posture that we can. Won't stay like that, but it draws an awareness to your whole body system. So spread out your toes. Alright, always know that your feet are parallel. Okay, so if you need to, check it out. Have a look from side to side. If you can see your little toes, you've got to turn open. And then from there, work your lower back down into the floor and then release the back away. So work your lower back, finding your imprint, notice how that feels, and then releasing the back away, exaggerate the arch if you can. Work your lower back down in towards the floor, release it away, and then bring it to a settlement point. Bring the shoulders to pinch towards your ears and bring them down. And do that a few times. So we just want to bring in that circulation to the upper back. Notice again if you've got tightness there. Maybe move your head a little from side to side. Notice what's going on up there. And then walking your shoulders down and down and down and down and down. Wriggle the neck out from your shoulders. Okay, now coming into your deeper breathing. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And as you breathe out of your mouth, blow the breath out as if you're blowing out a candle. On the in-breath, you've got that deep lateral thoracic breath. On the out-breath, you're pulling up and lifting up from the pelvic floor to the transverse abdominis muscle, your deep core center line of your body. Do that a few times, so always revising your technique, pulling into the core, so really you're finding that central line of the body, so that as we work into our postures, we can work and initiate our postures from the core center rather than just going into global usage. So we've got that mind into body intervention going on. All right, deep breath in. As you breathe out, connecting with your core, pulling up behind the surface muscles. Now let's bring the hands to sit back behind your head. Open your elbows wide, and as you breathe in through your nose and on the chin, as you breathe out of your mouth, let's raise the upper body and lift from the center of your chest. Breathing in and breathing out, engaging the core, lowering yourself all the way back down. Again, breathing in, nodding the chin. Breathing out lightly, raising your upper body, keep a neutral back. Breathing in and breathing out, engaging with the core as you lower. Breathing in, lengthen the back of the neck. As you lift, you're lifting from the center of your chest. Breathing in, try not to pull on the head. And then breathing out, engaging the core as you lower. This time coming to an oblique shift. So breathing in, nod the chin. As you breathe out to lift, position your body across to the right. Breathing in to stay. And then breathing out, engaging the core, lower your body back down to the earth. Breathing in, nod the chin. Breathing out, position across to the left. Breathing in, stay there. Breathing out, and again pull back through the core. Come down in the same manner as which you go up. Breathing in, nod the chin. Breathing out, positioning your body across to the right. Breathe in. Breathing out, slowly take your body back down. Breathing in, nod the chin. Breathing out, engage the core, position across. Breathing in. Breathing out, lowering gently back down. Feel free to have the feet up. If you want to work a little bit harder, point your toes. Breathing in, nod the chin. Breathing out, position across to the right. Breathing in. Breathing out, engaging the core. Lower yourself softly back down. Breathing in, nod the chin. Breathing out, position across to the right. Breathing in. Breathing out as we lower the body carefully back down. One more time. Breathing in, nod the chin. Breathing out, up and across. Breathing in and really engage the core on that downward motion. Breathing in, nod the chin. Breathing out, come up, across, hold it. Breathing in and breathing out, engaging with the core and slowly lowering yourself back down to the earth. Now we can take a hold of your band, we can open it all the way out and place it around the bottom of your right foot. Now working into one leg circle with your band. So equalize the band first of all, and then cross it over. Now if you only have a shorter band, don't bother crossing it over, just hold on to it with your right hand. Taking your left leg along the floor if you can. And as we start to circle clockwise with your right leg, breathing out, take the leg away from the body, and breathing in to draw across. Now you get a little bit of a reaction into the upper body whilst holding the band downwards towards the floor. So breathing out, taking that leg away from the body, breathing in to draw across. Breathing out, circle away, and breathing in to draw across. Locking in with your core, and breathing in. Again, the circle doesn't need to be too big, but if you have the energy today, resist by pushing your foot into the band. So you create a little bit more tension yourself. Breathing out, circling, breathing in to come back up. One more time. Okay, and then holding the leg in for a hamstring stretch. So drawing the leg in towards you, drawing the toes back, and gently easing the leg in towards you. Take a couple of deep breaths here. Now as you breathe out, just be conscious of trying to let the hamstring muscles along the back of your leg relax a little. Deep breath in, breathe out, ease that leg in a little. It always feels really lovely when your hamstring muscles have loosened off a little. You just feel like your leg stride is a little bit longer. Nice to feel a little bit looser. And then just let that leg go. Alright, changing your feet over inside of your band. And then again, let's recross the band over. Take the hands all the way out and along the floor if you can. Then working anti-clockwise, breathing out, circle the leg away from the body. Breathing in to draw across. Breathing out, circle the leg away, in to draw across. Breathing out, circle it away, in to draw across. And again, breathing out and in. Again, engage the core, pressing your way through the band. Work a little bit of tension, a little bit of resistance. Breathing out, breathing in. And again, breathing out, circle away, breathing in. And again, locking into the core, keeping the rest of the body really stable. And again, breathing out, circle away and across. And again, circle it out and in. One more. And then we'll hold it out into a hamstring stretch. So just let's ease that leg in towards you. Take a deep breath in, flex your foot. And as you ease the leg in, try and relax. So breathe into the hamstring. Breathe into relaxing into that stretch. Let's release that leg away again. Take away your band for me. Carefully bring yourself back on up to seated. And from here, we're going to work with the band. We're going to take it around the upper leg and do a little bit of working for your hips. Now we're going to be keeping that band around the foot afterwards and working into your glutes. Again, if you don't have a band, don't worry, you can do the same exercise without. So taking the body out and along the floor. Now I'm going to pop my elbow underneath the shoulder. You can of course lie down a little bit lower if you prefer. Press your hand downwards into the ground, hips nicely stacked up. Then as you breathe out, lifting that top leg and breathing into lower. Breathing out, get a little bit of resistance into that leg. Breathing out, navel back to the spine, and breathing in as you lower. Breathing out, press the leg away, breathing into lower. And again, navel back to the spine as you lift and lower. Pushing your heel away from you, into lower. Alright, so we're working into the range of motion that you have through your lateral flexion movement. You'll be working into your adductors and your abductors. So this is the inner and outer side of the upper leg. We're also going to be working up into all these intricate muscles that hold the hips stable, a little bit into the glutes at the top, glute medius, and a little bit from there going into your lower back. Obviously supporting yourself up there on your forearm, your shoulders are getting to work as well. Breathing out, engage the core as you lift and lower. Let's have two more there. Breathing out, press and lower. One more time and lower. Now popping yourself around onto your hands and knees, using that same leg. So just pop your hand underneath your shoulder, push your way through the heel. And then as you lift the leg up, breathing out, breathing into lower. So you have both ends of your band underneath the same leg that you're using for your arm, if that makes any sense. Same side. Alright, so if you are feeling pretty strong today, you can try taking your opposite hand away and taking a balance. Alright, so see where you can get to. It's going to challenge the core a little bit more there for you. Breathing out to lift, breathing into lower. Really pull up through the core, stabilize your position. Breathing out, engage the core, lift the leg, and breathing into lower. And again, pressing away and into lower. Breathing out to lift and into lower. Good, and again, breathing out, press and lower. 2 more there if you can. Breathing out to lift and lower. 1 more press and release it down. Okay, release and come around to seated for me. Remember which side you've done. You're going to do the other side in just a moment. So coming into a little bit of tricep work here. Plant your feet to the floor. Take the hands back behind you so they're facing in. And as we dip into the hands, breathing in. As we push ourselves up and away from the ground, breathing out. So again, if you don't want to weight bear too heavily, go through the motions, very much engage the core as you come forwards. If you feel that today you could lift your body up above the ground, again, open the chest, engage the core, and then as we lift up, breathing out, push down, and breathing in as we lower. Breathing out to lift, and breathing into lower. So again, really pull up through the core as you lift and lower. Again, pull into that central line of the body, lift your hips, in as you lower, or you're dipping. So whichever one you want to work with today. Some of these positions are very personal, okay? So, you don't have to do the same as everybody else. Sometimes we're recovering from injuries, so we just need to be a little more sensitive, all right, to how our body's coping, and just going through sometimes through the motions. That might be enough. 2 more if you've got it there today, but you may want to stop before. That's okay. All right. When you have finished, come on down, and we are going to go straight to the other side. I will stretch out the triceps a little later on. So come around to the other side of the mat. Place the band around what will be your top leg. Bring yourself along the floor, forearm down towards the ground. Bring the hand forwards, okay, just placing your palm flat down. All right, so you haven't got any clenching with your fists. As you bring the leg up, breathing out, good. As you lower, breathing in. And again, breathing out, pressing the leg away and in as you lower. So we're nice and light on that forearm. Little bit of light weight bearing coming through the elbow up into the shoulder. Really connect through that core center as you lift and lower. Again, breathing out, press the leg away and in as you lower. Again, breathing out, press to lift, breathe in to lower. And again, breathing out, press away and in as you lower. Again, engaging with your core to lift and lower. Again, breathing out, press and lower. Keep that strength, keep that focus and lower. Again, breathing out to press to lift and lower. Good, 2 more there. Breathing out, work it up, lower it down. 1 more, breathing out to press. Okay, getting ready to come around onto your hands and your knees. Place the hand beneath your shoulder. Extend your leg away. And when you're ready, breathing out, lift the leg into lower. Breathing out, press to lift into lower. And again, press and lower. Keeping that nice and straight. Lift the leg and lower. Good, engaging with the core as you lift into lower. And again, belly pulls back into lower. Keep it strong. Good, good, good. And again, breathing out, press away and lower. And again, Work into the buttocks. If you can take the opposite hand out to the side, take it away. Balance on those two corners now. Breathing out, lift and lower. Navel back to the spine and lower. Again, press it away and lower. And again, breathing out, press to lift and lower. Again, pushing it away and lower. Good. Let's have a couple more. Breathing out, squeeze to lift and lower. One more. And relaxing on it. Okay. Come around to a seated position for me. Now we're going to work into your rolling back. I'm going to bring the band along again. I know some of you don't need it, and if you don't need it, just put it down, alright? The thing is, with the longer band, what we can do is take it a little bit further away from the body, alright? So if you feel that that's a good thing for you to do today, by all means. So taking a deep breath in to prepare. And now as you breathe out, pull back through your belly, curve your lumbar spine, hold out at halfway, breathing in. And then breathing out as we draw the body carefully back up to seated. Again, deep breath in. As you breathe out, lowering your body back, breathing in, breathing out. Now, if you need that band to help you, carry on. You're doing exactly what you should be doing. Taking your band a little bit further out, okay, so holding it away. Then as you lower, carefully taking it back, breathing in, and then breathing out to carefully come back up. Now you may be going to the floor, you may be stopping at halfway. That is going to be, again, personal. Up to you, how far back you want to go today. Keep the collarbone open, keep the shoulders down. Maybe every so often when you're doing these sort of postures, shut your eyes. Okay, now I know you can't see your back, it's behind you, but I want you to try and think about the journey of your back. And in your mind, visualize that tuck under, the encouragement to make the lower back become a little bit more fluid in its activity for you. Okay, so that when you go back, you don't feel like you're not quite meeting the ground with every vertebrae. Just when I kind of want to get to a stage where we feel that we've got control. Finishing off your last one. And drawing all the way back on up. Alright, let's take away your band. Now I'm going to bring you over onto your forearms. We're going to go into your plank, actually. We're going to do a little bit of strength work for your shoulders as well today. So if you've got one of the long bands, I'd like you to bring it up and I'd like you just to place it to the top end of your mat. And we're going to do some lifting today. Okay, so coming over onto your tummy, onto your forearms. We'll do the plank first. So taking the knees away. And then maybe today it's a knees day, in which case you're going to stay there. Maybe you can brace the legs, push away, squeeze the backside a little and looking beyond your fingers. Roll the shoulders back, pull up on your bottom rib, keep that body as plank-like as you can. Breathing in and out 3, in, out 4, in, out 5, in, out 6, in, out 7, in, out 8, in, out 9, in, out 10, in, out 11, in, out 12, in, out 13, in, out 14, in, out 15, in, out 16, in, out 17, in, out 18, in, out 19, and in, out 20. Take yourself gently down upon the floor. Alright, and just take a couple of moments, take a little bit of a breather. Let me talk you through the next bit and then we'll do it together in just a moment. So I've got the band ahead of me. Now I'm going to take my arms a little bit wider than my shoulder. So I have kind of almost like a Y-shaped position with the arms as they come up. I'm going to pop the forehead downwards towards the floor, and to begin with, raising the arms up from the floor, breathing out, and then breathing in as you lower. Breathing out as you lift, and breathing in to lower. Okay, so here, as the arms go back of the body, or back of the head, then we want to work on that strength and usage of your upper body only. Now, if at this point you are only feeling it down into the lower back, maybe take a break, maybe let go of the band, maybe go to single palms. All right, that will alleviate that a little bit for you. Now, for those of you who are not clenching your buttocks, you feel that this is okay, all right, you're hoping it's fine, then I'd like you from the next one, as you breathe out to lift, raise your forehead as well. So your arms come up a little higher, breathing in, and then breathing out as you lower all the way back. So breathing in, breathing out as you lift, breathing in, and then breathing out as you lower, keeping your arms on that Y shape. Breathing in, breathing out, engaging the core, lift, breathing in, and then breathing out, lowering all the way back down. So either keep the forehead down, or if you're feeling stronger, lift the forehead too, lifting up, breathing in, breathing out. But just be aware of how tough you've made it. If you made it too tough, reining back in a bit. Breathing out as we engage the core, lift, breathing in, and then breathing out as we lower. One more there, breathing in, and breathing out, engage the core as we lift, breathing in, and then breathing out, letting that down. Let your arms down by your side, and then into the breaststroke. So breathing in, roll the shoulders back and down. Breathing out to engage with your core as you lift, breathing in to stay, and then breathing out, lowering your shoulders back down upon the ground. Breathing in, shoulders rolling back and down. Breathing out, the navel draws back to the spine as you lift. Breathing in, and then breathing out to release shoulders back. Breathing in, shoulders rolling back and down as you lift, turning your palms open a little if you can. Breathing in, and then breathing out as we lower all of the way back down. Breathing in, shoulders rolling back and down, turn the palms open, breathing out, engage the core to lift, breathing in, and then breathing out as we lower back down, couple more, breathing in, shoulders roll back and down, breathing out, belly pulls back as we lift, breathing in, and then breathing out to roll the shoulders back upon the ground, breathing in, shoulders rolling down and back, breathing out, navel back to the spine. Breathe in, and then breathing out to slowly let it back down. Okay, now as we come back up, I'd like us to come up onto your hands and knees. And we're just going to give the shoulder a little bit of a release along with your back. So I'm going to offer up that we go to thread the needle. So I'm going to take through one arm beneath. And if you want to stretch out your inner thigh, take your leg out in the opposite direction to which you're using your arm. All right, I'll leave that up to you if you want to put the leg in. So you're lowering your shoulder down upon the floor. And with the other arm, if you're just doing the shoulder, if you're doing the leg as well, you probably want to keep your hand in front of your face. If you're doing just the shoulder, you can reach your other arm above, so reach towards the top of your mat. Or you can roll it back and let it hang and dangle over the back body. Alright, so again, see what works, what improves the position for you. And then gently bring it back on up, and we'll swap sides. Thread the needle, bring the elbow, shoulder, arm down to the floor. The other arm, you can reach it up. You can take it back behind you Okay, you can leave it in front of your face. You can take the leg out to the side so it goes off in the opposite direction to your shoulder. Now let's carefully bring the body back on up. Now I'd like us to come around onto our backs. Bring your band along with you as well. Coming along onto your back, and we're coming into the 100. So if you need a cushion behind your head, if you need anything to help you feel a little more comfortable as we work through this position, place it into position now. So coming into thinking through your stamina. So as much as you can, really try and be in the moment and really try and get that kind of, like I say with this one, it's like squeezing. It's like you're squeezing and pulling in every time you breathe out. So we can pick the feet up, one and then the other. Raising head, neck and shoulders if that's good for you. Maybe supporting the neck. Have the distance of a fist beneath your chin. If you can straighten your legs, take them away. And if you can pat the air by your side, by all means. Shoulders down, shoulder blades on the floor. And you've got a neutral back. Breathing in for about 4. Breathe out for a little bit longer on this one. Breathe out for about 6. And really again, use that breath work. Use that connection into the core center of your body. And we'll go with 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 3, 24, 25, 26, 7, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 3, 34, 35, 6, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 3, 44, 45, 46, 7, 48, 49, and 50, 51, 52, 3, 54, 55, 56, 7, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 3, 64, 65, 6, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 3, 74, 75, 6, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 5, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90 with 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Carefully take it on down there for me. Now if you just place up your right ankle upon your left thigh, and bring your legs, if you can, up towards you. Now re-centralize your body. I've been talking about this week, okay? Something came up when I was working with somebody. So holding on to your left hamstring or your left shin, but think about how your placement is against the ground. So try not to lean to one side, because sometimes we don't even realize we're doing it. Try to keep that body centralized. So as you look down towards the left knee, it wants to be in the same position. You're not bringing it into the middle, okay? But you're bringing it in towards you in the same anatomical alignment. And then letting that leg down, changing it over. So popping the left ankle on, bringing the legs in towards you, and then as you do so, just notice whether you lean inwards, alright, some people do, and then notice how your back is positioned at the ground, and then once you re-centralize, then gently ease the leg in towards you. Coming back to the band around the bottom of your feet, I'm going to do a little bit of work for together. And then the arms are nice and straight. And as we take the arms backwards, breathing out and reaching backwards, breathing in, coming back up. As you go backwards, breathe out, engage the core, taking the arms back, breathing in. Okay, so working in, like I say, to latissimus dorsi, that area that sits just below your armpit, just above your rib cage, towards the back of your body. Now you can take your legs down a little bit further. For those of you that are stronger, go further away with your legs. But again, just be careful your back doesn't lift off the ground. Breathing out to take it back. Breathing in to draw in. Again, breathing out to take it back. And breathing in to draw in. Again, breathing out, stretching it away. Breathing in to draw in. And in, let's have two more there. Breathing out to take it away. Breathing in to draw in. One more, taking it back. Breathing in as you draw in. Alright, let's bring the legs in. Take the band away. And I just want to give the legs a little bit of a stretch out and work the feet. So soles of your feet together now with the knees open. Going into your double leg extension. Breathing out, press the feet away. Breathing in, knees come down nice and wide. Breathing out, press it away. Breathing in to draw back down. Breathing out, engaging the core, push away, in to draw back. Now if you're okay with it, picking up the head, neck and shoulders. Okay, supporting the neck. As you press away, engaging the core, really lengthening through the legs. Work through the ankles, point the toes as you take the legs away from you. So you're trying to get the flat of your feet together, and then you're looking to get the feet so they sit side by side on their extension. Breathing in, drawing in, breathing out, pushing it out. Breathing in, breathing out, pushing it out. Two more there, please. Breathing in, breathing out, push it out. One more. And then bring the feet back down to the ground. Okay, coming back on up to seated for me. Either roll to one side or come up through the middle. Now let's take the feet about as wide as your mat. We're going to come into the saw. Then after that I'm going to be working through some shoulder releases for you. So if we can sit the body up nice and tall, feel free to sit on a block or cross your legs. As you breathe in, rotating your upper body. As you breathe out, lifting out of your waist and extending across. Breathing in as you come back up. Breathing out, navel back to the spine. Breathing in as you turn. Breathing out to lengthen across. Breathing in, coming up. Breathing out, belly pulls back as you come to the middle. Breathing in as you turn. Breathing out to stretch out from your waist. Breathing in, coming up. Breathing out, the navel draws back to the spine. Breathing in, big rotation. Breathing out as you lengthen on over. Breathing in, coming up. Breathing out, belly pulls back as you come to the middle. Breathing in as you turn. And breathing out, stretching out of your waist. Breathing in, coming up. Breathing out, draw the navel back to the spine. Breathing in to turn. Breathing out, reach it out of the waist. Breathing in, coming up. Breathing out, belly pulls back to the middle. Breathing in, rotate it. Breathing out, stretch it out and over. Breathing in, coming up. Breathing out, navel back to the spine. Breathing in, return. Breathing out to lengthen across. Breathing in, coming up. Breathing out, last set if you can. Breathing in, rotate a bit further. Breathing out, long reach across. legs in front of you, or if you want to kneel, you could. My first one I'm going to work on is elongating the triceps. So it's going to be partially a little bit of an exercise, but it also takes into a stretch. So take the band in one hand and swing it around the back body. Now as you reach down, perhaps if I show you from the back, then you've got an idea about what I'm doing. Alright, so we want to reach along. One elbow is high, and we're going to reach downwards towards the band. Alright, so you get a little bit of a purchase on it. Then from there, I want you to pull one elbow up and one elbow down. So we get that stretch, we get that elongation. It's going to make the muscle work. So your upper tricep should work, maybe your lower one does too. Alright, now let the tension off and work your fingers a bit closer. They may reach, they may not. Alright, but then working yourself downwards. So if you get that connection, then you get a connection. If you don't worry. You're just working towards. But the action of holding your arm in that position is going to make all of the difference. And releasing it, and we'll change it to the other side. So now swing that arm around and back, taking a hold, and then walking it in a little bit, or not a lot, it's up to you, okay? And then we pull down, so one elbow going up, one elbow going down. If you can, keep your head up a little bit. If you're struggling to keep your head up, either kneel up a little bit higher, sit with your legs in front. Sometimes it makes all of the difference. And now working your fingers closer towards each other. Maybe they find each other, maybe they don't, but maybe you're closer than you would usually be. And then letting it go. Alright, now this time, taking your arms out nice and straight. I'm going to work into the shoulder girdle. So go long, okay, go as long as you think you need. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, taking your arms backwards. Breathe in. And then breathing out as you bring your arms forwards. Now be careful with your shoulders. You can do this without using anything. Alright? Just still get that stretch working. Breathe in. Breathing out as you come over. And again, breathe in. Breathing out, taking it back. Breathe in. Breathing out, reaching it over. Keeping your arms nice and long. Try not to torture yourself. If it gets too much, stop, take a break. Make it longer. Or if it's getting easier, make it shorter. Breathe in. Breathing out. One more. Breathing out as you move. In and out as you move. Alright, then on the ankle. Send the arm back. All the way around in front of the body. Deep breath in. Breathing out. Sending it round and back. Again, breathe in. Breathing out. Round we go. And back. Again, breathe in. Breathing out. Round we go and back. Again, breathe in. Swing it round. Try and keep your arms straight. I know. But if your whole being is saying bend your elbows, then do. Alright, but if you've forgotten, then just try and keep them a little bit straighter. Breathe in and out. Alright, last set coming up. Breathe in and out. And again, in and out. And back. Okay, now come around to a seated position. And I'm going to go into seated twist. So this can be done with the band. I'm just going to demonstrate. right leg over the top. If we can, we're looking to find the fingers underneath the knee. Now, if you don't find the fingers, post the band around the back body so that you've got one hand holding onto the band and then the other hand holding onto the other side. Alright, you can do this with the legs folded up underneath you too. Alright, but what it might do is encourage you to go that little bit further. And then I want you to look over your shoulder. And the same thing as with the tricep work. You may be nearly there, alright? You may be there. But against the band, if you do this regularly, it will help. So remember, it's opposite arm to opposite leg. And looking over the shoulder. Gently release back on out. Changing it over. So taking your opposite leg across, left leg over. And then from there, post that band underneath your body. Right, take it around the back. And then when you reach on over, opposite arm to opposite leg, you can reach around. Okay? So you're drawing across. And then eventually, you might be able to take it in so that you can reach around, alright? Eventually you're going to reach around and find the fingers underneath. Gently release it out. Okay, coming around to a seated position of your choice, and we're going to finish off with some neck releases. So today, if we can place your fingertips down against the ground, push down, place your hand across and over your head, but just now gently let the hand be heavy enough to draw your ear away from the fingertips that are pushing down against the ground. Fingertips down to the floor, hand goes over, gently encourage your head across, gently push down into your fingertips. Then go to the back corner of your head, gently draw your head across and over. To the back of your neck. Squeeze the elbows in nice and tight, and then gently encourage your head forwards if you can. And raising your head back on up. Raising your arms high, breathing out and open wide and back. Let's do that again. Reaching your arms forwards this time. Hesitate at the front. abdominals to pull you up. Breathing out, open it back and down. And again, let's reach it forwards. A little hesitation at the front. Breathing in to come on up. And breathing out, opening it back. Letting your shoulders settle. We'll finish there for you today.